voice of the world should hear above all any other. Many would try to tell me it's better to be quiet and not believe, but I can't dodge a vision I had so many years back that told me I was destined to share with you the joys of love and freedom. Someday over the horizon, I'll be there with you, a hidden paradise. Join me, I can make it easy. Rid yourself of petty pride. With a loud burning faith I echo to you. I can't wait to see you running to me. Arms open wide, I'm welcoming you. Is your soul crying out salvation? Loud burning faith, you echo to me. I believe it though I cannot see it. Love welling up inside your body. Now let it burn you alive. I may be small, fail here in person, but the spirits are stronger than the many foes I face here. Leading the way is nothing if I can join the millions of the same. Why can't I take you with me? Someday over the horizon, I'll be there with you, a hidden paradise. Join me, I can make it easy. Rid yourself of petty pride. With a loud burning faith I echo to you. I can't wait to see you running to me. Arms open wide, I'm welcoming you. Is your soul crying out salvation? Loud burning faith, you echo to me. I believe it though I cannot see it. Love welling up inside your body. Now let it burn you alive. Many would try to tell me it's better to be quiet and not believe, but I can't dodge a vision I had so many years back that told me I was destined to share with you the joys of love and freedom. Join me, I can make it easy. Rid yourself of petty pride. With a loud burning faith I echo to you. I can't wait to see you running to me. Arms open wide, I'm welcoming you. Is your soul crying out salvation? Loud burning faith, you echo to me. I believe it though I cannot see it. Love welling up inside your body. Now let it burn you alive.
恋の始まりも夢の続きもきっとあなた冷たい北風二人を近づける季節繋いだ指からこぼれ出す次の気持ちコーヒーの自販機の
Okay. Okay, we good. Hello everyone. Me. I'm back from the dead. Let's go. Ah! Hello everyone. I mean everyone, I don't even know if people are on stream right now. I haven't seen anyone in the chat yet, but we're gonna start soon. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the stream. This is a special stream to celebrate reaching 600 followers on Twitter. As you can see on screen, I'm trying to do a special illustration. But it's hard today. Hope you guys don't hear my fan in the back. I don't know what to draw. So I'm gonna draw my Cialis. I had an idea of drawing her maybe in a casual outfit. You know, in a pile of pillows or something, reacting to the news. Something, you know, holding her phone, and then the phone would have like kind of a bubble that. God, I have been very uninspired today. For some reason I can't seem to draw this. I should have looked up at Pinterest or something, or references. I want something in perspective, but I'm too... I don't know. I have no idea. Like I said, I am completely drained out of my mind today. I don't know what to draw. No. I have. I don't know how to do the pose at all. I guess I'll just look at Pinterest for unfortunately, I can't use my keyboard. It's unplugged. I'm gonna look at Pinterest for some reference. Can't find anything. It's funny because Pinterest is both filled with stuff and like filled with nothing. There's a lot of posts that look really good and make for great pictures, but I don't feel inspired at all. You done? No. Still looking for the... I don't fucking know at this point. No, I don't feel it. I don't feel anything. I feel like I broke. I don't know why. I think I might be actually going through an art block at this point. I just can't seem to be able to come up with anything. Mm. Genuinely don't feel inspired anymore. The only thing I feel when I draw now is just stress, dread, the idea that I'm never gonna be able to do enough. The idea that this is never gonna pick up, never gonna work. Every day I think about that. Every day I see people doing better than me and being better than me in general, and I feel like I'm never gonna catch up. I'm just never. Can do some pretty pictures, I guess. That's about it. I can when I fucking can. It'd be a great milestone. 600. I made like the last 100 followers in last month. I should be happy. I am happy, but it feels like it doesn't matter. It feels like I'm not gonna make it. Next month I'm not gonna pay student loans. Or the month after that. But even if I do, I'm gonna be barely scraping by for the rest of the month. That I'm just never gonna make it. That I'm gonna be forced to just quit art, take a job, just work for something I don't like for months and years. To pay for the ability to fail in Japan, and I can come back crawling, crying and pissing, and just going back to fucking here, parents' place. Well, I mean, probably not. Fuck it, nobody's here anyway, nobody's watching this, so I'm just gonna fucking just that out. But for people who don't know, oh hey, actually you here, Cryo. Hey, how you doing? 600 followers, 1200 balls, yay! Love me 1200 balls. Yeah, as I was saying, desperate times make me very stressed and very art blocked, very uninspired. All I can feel while drawing now is just dread. My grandparents are getting old. They're both over 80. They're both sick. Me and my parents, and my aunt, but she doesn't really matter. We all live here at my grandparents' place, which we're gonna have to sell the day one of our grandparents die. Especially if it's my grandpa, because he's the one with all the money. So if I do fuck up, if I don't manage to get the fuck out of here soon, by soon I mean like this year, it's already half of that. God damn, it's already almost July. I blinked. And we went from April to almost July. Yeah, right now I can barely pay for student loan. Mostly thanks to Dixie, because Dixie is like 80% of my revenue for now. The days like fucking a year ago after the marathon where I made like 8,000 in 1 month, so far away. Like I genuinely start to like think I might have just hallucinated the entire thing. I was probably high. Nah, I wasn't. I wish I was. I wish I was high. I don't take drugs, but I kind of wish sometimes that I could just like, you know, the idea of just, you know, you take something and then like everything you worry about just goes poof for like a few hours. That'll be cool. Ah! Shit, indeed. Anyway, was looking for a pose, and I can't find one. I can't find shit. It's not even that like I kind of know what pose I want to do. It's just because I don't feel like drawing at all. I kind of just scribble a thing. It doesn't look good, and I just erase everything. Pinterest maybe? Yeah, I'm looking at Pinterest and like I was saying before you joined, Pinterest is filled with stuff, but it's also filled with nothing. It's weird. Like I'll see a lot of stuff that looks really good. That would make a great picture. But for some reason, it's never what I'm exactly looking for. So I usually just scroll Pinterest like 3 hours, and then I'm like, oh, well, I give up. The idea I had was my OC in her room on her phone, reacting to the 100 followers, like sitting in a pile of pillows or something. Maybe warming. Maybe drawing something more smaller to warm up might help with the chibi. I did draw a little bit earlier today and wasn't really conclusive. But thanks for the suggestion. Speaking of chibis, remember you still have to send me the your references for your chibis that you commissioned. You have 4 of them, I think. Of course, there's no urgency on that since just for you. Cause you see, I could do something simple. I could do like, well, yeah, just like fucking the head, and just, you know, like a flat body with massive fucking honkers, and, you know, wow, 600 followers, amazing. But I want to do something a bit more than that. Cause you see, this is supposed to be a trend. I don't know if you guys noticed. Probably noticed if you, since you follow me on Twitter. There's been this trend recently of people making basically just a drawing like this, where they will see reacting / congratulating or thanking for X number of followers. Yeah, being too early, goddamn busy. Gotcha. So yeah, that's been a whole trend and shit, and it's like it was like fucking huge for a week, like at the beginning of the month. I've seen people go like insane numbers. I mean, specifically Sky, the artist which I've drawn their OC like 3 times now. She went from like 23k to like 128 now in like 3 weeks. In the time that it took me to get 100 followers. But I've seen someone, actually the one who started the trend was like at 100 followers. And like I think he ended it at like 100, around 2000 or something. 20,000. I haven't seen him around. I think it disappeared out of my For You page right after, I don't know why, but yeah. Yeah, but I've seen a lot of people still blowing up a lot. Oh. Man. Look at the inside of my mind. Ooh, it's spooky. Oh, just be that. That's the inside of my mind. Putting his heart. It is. It's insane because you see so many videos and like you see a lot of content creators on which their entire like persona is about how to to help people grow on social media. And it's so funny because when you look into how they became big, it's by specifically doing that, selling you a guide on how to become big. It's just like those fucking famous booksellers that sell you books about how to become rich by selling books. You're like, oh my god, this guy's so rich. How did he do it? Well, by selling you a book, dumbass. And now you bought the book. You're part of the scheme. Yeah, pyramid scheme. It's, you know, it's the same shit for artists. Not artists, also artists, but like just social media in general. I've looked up for so much advice. I've seen like all the fucking videos on the internet. I've asked people who have sent me those same fucking videos, even if they were made by other people. The points were insane. I mean, there's some like decent points, but honestly, unless you're like hardcore grinding into marketing and you have no like actual values in neither in what you want to do or how you want to do it or like what type of audience you want or how more or less scummy you want to be about it. It could work, but like yeah, it's usually shit like other ways, you know, like you can grow rich, just like, you know, drop shipping or something, right? You'll see like top 10 easy and low investment ways to make money, and the number one is always drop shipping or NFTs. I've seen that some fellas have the weirdest fucking RPs posts. Absolutely blow up. Yeah. Yeah, I was coming to this point. You know, like after 4 years of trying to go on social media and barely making it, despite like, at least, you know, I don't want to boast about it, but I feel like I've greatly improved my art since I left my art school. And even more since I joined my art school, holy shit. Night and day, completely. I feel like I have somewhat of a professional, actually no, I have a professional illustration level, at least like character drawing and stuff. I still have some issues, I could still probably improve, but like, you can tell that I've been making this shit for a while. I'm gonna make them shit posts. Maybe? I've made shit posts. I've made shit posts which have had like exactly 0 views. I was like, oh, surely this will blow up. It did not blow up. Because I just, you know, it was funny too, because it was before that trend I was talking about that I'm trying to jump on, even though it's like a month too late. There was another trend. It's not even a trend. It's just like that one fucking, you know, penguin meme where you just QRT with whatever the penguin is asking, and the penguin was asking like, how did you blow up? What made you famous? And you look at the replies, and there is almost no correlation to anything. It's literally just either a very good looking piece of art, a funny shitpost, something random, something niche, something ultra popular, something completely random at all. Like it could just be like a sketch of like a character with nice tits. That could literally just be that. And it will just work. It just works. I'm like, that's great. But then I look at my stuff, I'm like, well, I should be at least at like a few thousand followers by now with like, you know, following the same logic. 'Cause I mean, I've done stuff that were niche. I've done stuff that were not niche at all, that was very popular. I've done my OC stuff. I've done commission for others. And my art, I would say, is pretty good. Especially compared to like some other artists my size on Twitter. I'm like, what gives? I'm like, it's just pure luck. Penguin meme is fucking cancer. It is, it's absolutely everywhere, but sometimes it's like kind of a nice way to see good content, I guess. I shouldn't say content, I don't like the term content. It's nice to see how the popular stuff look like, yeah. Yeah. For some reason, it just all seems to be like, really. I mean, honestly it is. You know, it's like how people are like, oh, does popularity in like a manga, for example, or a TV series, like make it or break it, right? Does it even correlate with numbers of like how many people watch and all? Because usually, if something is good, you would assume people will watch it and all. But what most people don't understand is like there's like just an enormous amount of factors that goes into that. It's like marketing. That's one. And the other is just word of mouth. Or, you know, does this one specific thing inside the show get memed and like triggers everyone autism and like everyone just wants to watch it now? That's like shit you cannot predict. That is completely random. Like JoJo could have just never popped up if like there was no like, if the memes just stay in the small community. Like everyone would be like, what the fuck is a JoJo? And part 9 would be like completely unknown. People also counts as doing some fan art, not just video game characters, also TV animated characters. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. It definitely works, but very slowly. And sometimes it's not even the ones that I'm expecting to work that work. For example, if you look at the ones I made, the most, like the third most popular one was like, well, that one artist I said, Sky, was very nice, by the way. She's great. You should follow her if you don't already. Even if even if she has like a bazillion followers now, she's still a great person. So yeah, it was like Sky was like my third most popular fan art. Then it was Goth Pura, which I mean this was obvious because like drawing popular character that was trending, plus goth version, so it like kind of stands out. Plus the drawing is kind of suggestive, so that's pretty good. And then the number one was the fucking Valhalla sketch I made that I just posted. It was like, it's a character. It should like get like 10 likes maybe. So I just posted this before going to sleep, and I woke up with like 600 likes. I was like, what the fuck? Although I found out the reason why was because the makers of the game retweet fan art, which is the reason why it popped off. Kind of the same thing with like Gravity Rush, where there's like a pretty popular fan account that will retweet Gravity Rush fan art and stuff all day. So those two are kind of evergreen, but because they're niches, you still have like a ceiling, I guess. Pretty small ceiling of how many people you can reach. And I also don't want to be drawing the exact same fan art characters all the time. Even if they're cool, I really like drawing them. But yeah, and then I drew like Juri, for example, which I was like, okay, this is gonna make big numbers. Juri's really well liked. Not only is she trending right now, she's also very popular, and people who like Juri like her a lot. But like, okay, I like Juri, let's draw Juri. And I drew Juri, and like she made like 30 likes. And then I was like, well, the drawing doesn't really, I don't like the drawing, it feels like kind of unfinished. So I added like some stuff. And I added some stuff, and then I reposted it, and it did like half the likes. So yeah, at this point I just don't understand. It doesn't help. The feeling of just hopelessness, that I'm just basically gonna spam the same tactics until it just works. But I don't wanna. It just fills me with dread, not knowing what I'm doing. When I have basically a ticking bomb at home, in the form of my parents, every meal reminding me that I need to get the fuck out of the house really soon. This shit's about to go down. It doesn't help that my dad is like, my dad is, if you don't know, my dad has like a autoimmune disease, which makes him basically handicapped. So he's been like in and out of work for like 10 years or something. More than 10 years. And now he's going to get invalidity. I don't know if that exists where you live. But basically, he's gonna get government money instead of his salary. And he doesn't have to work anymore. But it's less money, obviously. So he's gonna get like a cut of his. He's gonna get his income cut, which is gonna be a problem because that means they get even less money to support me, and I'm being even more of a weight on them. And I'm turning 26, and I really shouldn't be a weight on my parents anymore. Yeah, it feels bad because I'm just like. I spent 1 year in college, 3 years in an art school, and 4 years at home. So 8 years. 8 years with the specific goal of going to Japan, becoming a mangaka, and becoming, if not rich, pretty wealthy. I mean, obviously I don't do it for the money, but the money would be a side, a side thing, but a nice bonus, basically. And for the last 4 years, I've just been here trying to just grind enough money to leave for Japan, and seeing it took me 4 years at best to reach quote unquote only 600. I don't know how to feel about it. On one hand, I'm like super grateful. It's just the idea that some people actually believe in what I do and actually like what I do. Really means a lot to me. Like a lot. I feel like I will never properly display how much I actually care. Especially when I say shit that I'm about to say at the same time. But it's just conflicting feelings, right? On one hand, it's gratitude that like I'm getting anything at all. And on the other hand, it's like, well, if I want this to be anything more than just a hobby, which I do. I don't just want it, I like need it to be. That's the problem, I need it to be more. And because it's just luck and I've just been unlucky and unprepared and unfocused this entire time, because it's not like I don't have a fault in this. I would probably be way better off if I just was always like, pumping out art, never had a moment of, breaking down, never had a moment where I just dipped in quality, or well, not in quality, but like in consistency. If I never stopped streaming, if I never stopped posting on Twitter, if I made, listen, I'm sure like if I made like a commission every day, plus a fan art every day, plus a stream every day for like the past 4 years, I would be in Japan right now, drowning in money and pussy. I would be sure about that, right? I would have like fucking 3 million followers. I don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, I'm just one guy. Just one guy. I'm just a guy that's put everything in this and doesn't get much, but does get something. And I do get tired, and I do get desperate, and I do get depressed, and I do struggle. I do get lazy sometimes, that's true. Sometimes I just don't want to work. And sometimes it's not because I'm lazy, but sometimes because I'm lazy, sometimes it's because I'm just dreading it. I'm like, what's the point? What's the point when even if I get people to watch me, even if I get people to buy my stuff, what's the point if I can't make a living out of it? What's the point if it's actually not taking me to Japan? What's the point if I fail, pretty much? It's hard. It's hard not knowing where I'm going. I could give you the biggest, like, the biggest motivational speech of all time, going, I'm gonna make it despite it all. I'm gonna win and all. But at the end of the day, I have absolutely no clue if I'll make it at all. I want to believe I will. I really want to. But right now, I can't even figure out a pose for this drawing. So it's pretty hard. I feel so overwhelmed too. I have so much to do. I still have like 12 commissions. Even the queue is starting to pick back up. The live commission queue is starting to pick back up. Still have all the posters to do. Like, I want to believe that, like, I'll make a super good drawing with this. And I'll post it tomorrow, and it will blow up. And in, like, 3 weeks, I'm at, like, 50k followers or something. And, like, but in 2 months, I'm in Japan. After a solid marathon or something. Right? That would be amazing. That's, like, the best case scenario, with absolutely 0% chance of happening. At the end of the day, this is just pure luck. Pure luck, and I've been pretty unlucky regarding marketing. Anyway, stop moping around. Pretty sure you didn't come here to hear me mope. Seething cope. I want to do something cool so that they can show at least that I'm appreciative of Oh, wait, is my page frozen? Looks frozen. Dude, I love my capture card. Thank God I wasn't drawing. Okay. Yeah, thank God I wasn't drawing. The screen was frozen for some time. Anyway. I don't want to be a shitty down there. There's a plan B. Yeah. I know, but it feels like I don't. I mean, it doesn't feel like I don't have a plan B. I fucked myself over. That shit. I mean, I feel like I'm an employable. I mean, I'm probably not, but well, I am in some way. I will be an employable unless I have someone to ease me into a position somewhere. Like, I can't, because I mean, that's the thing. Most jobs you don't get by just, you know, spamming resumes and stuff like that. You get them by knowing someone who knows someone can, you know, hire you, do something. That's unfortunately how it goes 99% of the time. That's how I got my only job. That's probably how I'm gonna get every single job in my life. Like, the problem is, if I was living in a bigger city, right? Which is why I don't fear. What was my only job? I was working my dad's job actually. We were both working in basically a construction company, kinda. A bungalow company. I don't know if you know what it is. It's like, not mobile homes. God, how do you even explain it? Basically modules. It's like, kind of like, imagine like containers that are actually rooms, right? Those are usually we make those basically and ship them to construction sites. That was the thing I was doing. I was working there. I did multiple stuff, mostly low skill shit. Like just I mean, it's not a high skill job, definitely not. But basically, I was just doing some construction shit, I guess. So yeah, something that's absolutely not in my skills of work. So here's the thing, right? I live in a beach town, which I think would be good, right? Because like it's a tourist spot. people always look for hires, especially during summer, or rather before summer. Problem is that summer started already, so it's dead for this year. Yeah, but here's the multiple problems, right? So I don't have a car, I don't have a license, I can't drive, so I can't get out of this town, that's for sure. But even the jobs here might not hire me just because I don't have a car. People just don't sometimes. There's that. There's also now a 4-year gap in my resume. I have a diploma that is completely useless because the skills that I got through my school are really good. They're real skills I'm applying to like all the time, but they're only useful in art. They're not useful to like flip burgers or something. I have a useless diploma. I have no job experience at 25 and almost 26. I have a huge gap in my resume, which doesn't look good. I don't have a car, and I live in a small town in which all the jobs are already taken. So yeah, it's actually Jover. That's why I say like unless I have someone who just gives me a job, basically, someone I know, it's not gonna work. I don't even have a plan B. That's the scariest part. I was like, this entire time I was like, oh well, I guess worst case scenario, I'll just take a job. I'm like, well, worst case scenario, I just don't have a job, and I can't pay for anything. I have actually no idea how bad it could get, and every day I wonder more and more, like if I didn't fuck up my life forever. A huge risk. I don't know about the reward. I mean, the reward could be insanely huge, right? I could be just the most successful mangaka of all time. And become filthy rich. And then use that money to become even more rich. But that's only if it works. Maybe see why I can't do the job. Making the heads small first. Yeah, maybe make it look more up close, I guess. It's possible to go to some point agency stuff. Show your art in your portfolio. I don't know about art jobs, because the problem is my specific skill set. Like I'm not the type of artist who can do like concept art or animation, or like the only thing I could do is comic books or character design at like a professional level. Or character illustration, I guess. I mean, it could work, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know, because those are like also career jobs. And I'm already trying to get a career job. I don't want to get a job that will take years of my life. Only to basically just move out to Japan and restart from zero. Like, to make it simpler, once I'm in Japan, I have two solutions. Either, which I mean are not necessarily mutually exclusive, but I have two solutions to get by. Number one is working by making illustrations online, mostly commissions, and streams and stuff. And basically the idea is that if this blows up, and it works, and people watch and people commission, I'll be able to sustain myself. Because I mean, even without like making my commissions more expensive and all, because I like the prices they're at. I could very easily make more than a living. I could make a lot of money if I just get a constant stream of commission and I constantly work on them and I don't take... I mean, I could take breaks, you know, I could like literally just... Here's the thing, if I do like 3 or 4 sketches per stream and I do like 5 streams a week and it's like 4-hour streams and I just do that, I'm like, I can get like $3,000 or $4,000 a month. That would be insane, because I would still have like a lot of time to work on my manga. Because yeah, that's the number one thing. I need to work on my manga as well. Because the whole point of why I'm going to Japan is to make a manga and submit it to Shonen Jump. And then hope that it's good enough that they hire me. That's the whole idea. So for that, I need to make a decent amount of money in a small amount of time. So this would actually be perfect. If I could just make it so that my commissions and my streams are so successful that I can sell a couple of sketches or like a couple of illustrations every week and make a decent amount, I would not even need to get a part-time job or a full-time job on top of that. So I could actually work on my dreams. And my second solution was that, taking a part-time or full-time job in Japan that could be more or less related to what I'm doing. But that will only happen if either one, I really want to just take a job in Japan, which might happen, because I mean, you know, I don't know, working in a small restaurant or something could be fun. It'd be fun in Japan, it'd be a fun experience. But also, and more importantly, if I need to, right? If I don't make money with commissions, I'll have to do that. But that's the thing. If I want to go to Japan, I have to make this work. Mostly, because a part-time job is not going to cut it. I'm not going to survive in Tokyo with a part-time job. I'm not going to make it at all. So basically, my only option is to grow, is to blow up, is to get a lot of commissioners, and get a lot of supporters, and just live off streaming, and that would be my number one bet. And then we go back to what I was dreading, which is, despite reaching 600 followers, it's taking way too long, and it doesn't seem to be working. And it feels like the miracle that was the first marathon feels like it was a lightning in a bottle situation, that it's just never gonna happen again. Which fucking sucks. It really sucks, because even if it turned out that I couldn't move to Japan after that, which, you know, kind of helps me rationalize, like, oh, it's not that, you know, like I just fucked up and I would have been in Japan otherwise. I mean, number one reason was because it was still COVID. But even if it wasn't, like, I would still have needed a new PC, I would have needed a new iPad, and after that, like, I would not have had the money to move. And actually, I would have been stuck there, because after the marathon, I had, like, over 1 year worth of work to do. The real thing that fucked me up, though, is that I was so destroyed from not being able to move to Japan after first marathon. Yeah, I was so destroyed about that my pacing really took a nosedive, and I couldn't do anything about it. Like, I just started slowing down. I was almost not streaming. I was almost not working on commission. I was working on commissions, but at a much slower rate. And unfortunately, all the people, I guess I just disappointed everyone who believed in me, and I made them believe that there we go. It's a thing. 'Cause I mean, I believed it. I believed that, like, we reached that like it was finally over. No, it turns out it wasn't 3 years of grinding. It was at least 4 and probably 5. I don't know. I'm still hoping that like I can just grind it out and like I'll figure it out, because I mean, despite, you know, it being really hard, it's not like it's not working at all. I mean, this is what I'm trying right now is the proof of it. Just reached 600 followers in less time than it took me to reach 500. So by this logic, if I keep going, surely it will take less and less time to get more and more followers. If I keep going, I will succeed. But it is a matter of how long it's gonna take. If I'm gonna break before it. If... like a snowball effect. Yeah, exactly. That's the Pareto principle, if you don't know. But like, basically the more... like, production tends to... production and success tends to gather in one place, right? The idea that, like, for example, money brings money, right? Money brings money, you know? Like, that's why rich people tend to stay rich and become even richer. And yeah, basically the idea is, you know, if I keep going, right, it will take me even less than a month to reach 700 unless I stop. Which, that was also my problem until now. My biggest problem is that every time I started to get some momentum, I would stop, which would kill all momentum, and I would have to start over again. But, you know, if I don't give up, if I keep going, I'll reach 700 even faster than I reach 600. And I should reach 800 even faster than I reach 700. And then I would reach 1000 even faster. And then 2000 even faster. And, you know, etc, etc, until I would reach like a decent size. But here's the problem, is that the rate at which it will go is completely random. It could take me, I mean, that's the thing, I could like I said, I could post this, it could get retweeted by a big account, and then everyone's just like, wow, this guy is so cool, it makes a nice drawing, he got only 600 followers, I'm gonna join him. And then like fucking 2,000 people think that, and then suddenly I have like 3,000 followers, right? Like tomorrow. Or 2 people could see it and think exactly that, and I will have 602 followers tomorrow. Plus a few bots. So yeah, that's the only problem. I don't know how to. I don't even know how to hold the phone. What is wrong? I'm gonna do it very... just a sketch one anyway. We're here all night, I think. Either I'm gonna fucking like snap and just go to bed in a minute, or I'll just draw until it's over. Why the hell not? That would be if I find a cool pose. Maybe I should start drawing the pillows on the... So you see my OCR, this is a big beanbag chair. I think that's how it's called. I want her to sit on it. It's like her gaming setup. So yeah, yeah, that's the biggest problem, is I don't fucking know how long it's gonna take, and I don't know if I'm gonna snap before it, because like I said, I'm only a guy. I'm only a guy who has been grinding endlessly for 4+ years. If you count college and stuff, it's been 8 years. If you count ever since I started drawing, it's about to turn 11 years, and bro, I would like a win now. I would like an actual, like, complete win, like a real win. No asterisks behind it. No, oh, you win a lot of money, but you're gonna spend all that money in student loans, or you win a lot of money, but nobody is gonna see you after that, or you win your marathon, but you can't move to Japan yet. I need a win. I need a solid win. I need a win. And I also need to win soon. Because like I said, with my parents' situation, my grandparents and stuff, I don't know how long I can just be a fucking parasite. I don't know how long my family can support me. And if they can't support me, then I'll have to potentially move out. Most likely get a job, somehow. It's gonna be real hard, and it's gonna suck, because I will most likely not be able to get a job I like. And I won't be, I will, yeah, it will be a shit job too, probably, unless I can get, very lucky. But it's not even that the problem. I mean, I don't want it to happen, even if I get the best fucking job in the world. Like, I just want to be doing what I want. That's what my family sacrificed for me to get the ability to do that. Failing would be massively disrespectful. Even if they don't think about it. Even if they don't think it that way. That like some expression. Fuck me for the yeah. It's incredibly fucking hard to stay healthy mentally, especially when I'm fucking tired of living like this. Like, I'm like, man, this is great. I'm posting a drawing, it gets 100 likes, I get like 10 followers. It's amazing. But how many times do I have to do it until I achieve my goal? Because it's like I felt my life so far for the past period of my life, the past 4+ years, that it's like I've been walking in a desert. I know where I want to be, but I do not know where it is. I don't know how far it is, and worst of all, I am lost. I don't even know if I'm going the right direction. And basically, you know, I'm here 4 years later. It's kind of like 4 years later, I find a map that tells me, congratulations, you might make it out of the desert in 10 years. I'm just like, go fuck yourself. I'm making it out of the desert this month, or I'm killing myself. Nah, I won't. I'm not suicidal. I'm not someone who would do that. But unfortunately, I can't say that I don't have the thoughts. I would not be normal if I didn't have the thoughts. At this point. Living 4 years completely isolated from fucking society at this point. The only people I meet, the only people I talk to are my family and strangers on the internet. And I spend my peak quote-unquote years in a room playing video games and drawing on my iPad all day. I'm a big romantic, but I haven't been in a romantic relationship in 5 years, and the last one has been horrible. And yup, I don't even have the financial freedom to just hang out with IRL bros that I have. Which I barely see at all. I barely see my high school friends anymore. Yeah. When it's getting a bit hard. It kind of feels... I don't want to say... I hate saying shit like this because I don't even want to believe it. I don't even want to think about it. But it feels like it's kind of a do or die moment. It's a you get big soon or give up entirely on everything. Just get a normal job. Go back to high school. I can't even go back to college. I mean, I could go back to like a free college, but I can't go back to a private college because I already have a loan. Like, well, I can't even go back to a normal college because I already have a loan to pay. I need a job. Public colleges suck anyway. Maybe getting somewhere with the pose. Be kinda. That's the problem. I turn on my fan and it gets super cold, and I turn it off and it gets super hot. There's no in between. Yeah, we're entering the final arc, I guess. We're gonna make it big. Give up. And I don't even want to think about what's gonna happen when I give up, because I honestly don't know. Honestly, I don't even know what would happen. Okay, I don't like the part. I don't like what I do! I suck! Do the opposite. So, this drawing's gonna kill me. This drawing better get like 5 gorillion likes and give me like fucking 20 pentillion money. Because it's torturing my soul. God, I don't know about a fucking pose because even her face, I don't like her face. I don't like your face, lady. Wrap everything. Be sitting cross-legged on the bed or something? Maybe. Thank you for the hydrate. God, this is pain. I do something where she's more comfy. I feel like if she doesn't look too much like a gremlin, she's not Alice. I also kind of hate the lack of gremlin Alice drawings I haven't made. Big round glasses. Hello, it's me, Alexy Million Art. I will smash my head into a wall until I die. Ah! I want to do her in a pose where she's like accidentally sexy. Fuck you. No, that feels like shit. Everything I draw is so flat. It's so flat. I don't get it. How the fuck are you perspective now? Ugh. An hour and a half into it and still haven't shit out anything. That's the worst part. I can kind of see something in my brain. I just cannot put it into page. I don't know why. It's not even what pose it would be. It's just how to draw it. Every time I try to draw it, it just becomes so flat. I feel like a fucking failure. I'm like hard stuck in my... I mean, I know what to do. It's the same shit. It's the same shit literally that's going on with his drawing. That's going on with my entire life. I know what I'm supposed to do. I kind of haven't had an idea what I'm supposed to do. I just don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it, and I'm fearing so much that I'm gonna fuck it up that I don't even try. And when I try, it just, yeah, it fucks up. It's the same shit as my second purr drawing I'm making. I even have the fucking pose as a reference and I can't replicate it. It somehow comes out as more flat than the drawing, than the picture. It just feels flat. It feels flat, it feels lifeless, it feels bad. Man, I'm just so tired. I wish the voices in my head would stop. I wish I would stop thinking. I wish I didn't feel so overwhelmed all the time. I wish I didn't have any care in the world. I wish I would just fucking whip out my pen, like doodle something at the speed of light, and not worry about it, and it turns out amazing, and I always have an idea. Yeah. I'm genuinely tired. I'm sorry for putting such a shit show, by the way. I'm sorry you guys clicked on... Very few of you who clicked on my stream only to hear me nope for like an hour. I hate this. The solution is after the resolution of the problem. To fix my problem, I have to fix my problem. No problem. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my bitching. I love you. I really do. You guys may not be that many, but you're the difference between fucking me being here and me completely giving up. You're the thing that makes it worth it at all. Because, yeah, I would rather have a little bit of people watching me and a little bit of people just, you know, sticking around, doing my shit, whatever I do, than literally no one. I don't think I would fucking... I think I would give up on everything if I didn't have anyone at all. It's so hard. It's so hard not to give up. I swear, this is gonna sound horrible, but there's dark days where I wish I could give up. Because sometimes sometimes I don't know if the only reason I'm not giving up on everything, even on life itself, not necessarily, you know, Minecrafting myself, but, you know, just becoming a fucking, I don't know, like, losing all grasp on reality, fucking becoming a drug addict or something. Sometimes I feel like the only reason why I don't do that is because, one, I'm a coward who's like too afraid of the idea of even doing it, and two, just because I'm like fucking retarded. I'm a fucking autist who like is just so stubborn. I'm literally too stubborn to fucking kill myself. That's the thing. I'm just too stubborn to even give up. And sometimes I hate it. Not sometimes. Pretty much every fucking day. It's not as fun. I don't know since when, but it's been a while since every fucking day. I'm thinking, wouldn't it be just fucking easier if I just gave up on everything and just, I don't know, just live I don't know, a virtueless life, I guess, if you could call it that. Where I just don't have any drive. I just live to survive. I just get whatever job I can get. I just get money. And then I just eat whatever I want. I just fucking just whatever I can. You know, I do whatever, alcohol, drugs, or whatever I fucking feel like. I just, you know, get in a relationship with whomever. I just fuck any chick I want or can, whatever, even if I don't like her. And just, you know, just live like that until I just fucking decide, I had enough. And just fucking end it. You know, sometimes, all the time, my brain just thinks about that. It's just like, why am I even forcing myself to go through this? Like, it's great if it fucking works. But it feels like it will never work. Hey, Sekta. Thank you for the congratulations. Perfect timing. I was just explaining the only... Well, that I feel immense dread and depression, and the only reason I am not fucking killing myself is because, one, I'm too stubborn to do it, and two, I'm still so grateful for the little few people who are here still watching me. So thank you for being here, Sekta. I want you to know that you You're also one of the reason I'm not giving up. Even if I can't fucking make a drawing. We've been stuck here. I've been stuck here for like over an hour. Trying to draw an illustration celebrating the 600. I just can't fucking do it. I can't fucking draw the pose. Hada. Thank you for the redeem. I did the thing. I had thoughts of my creating myself too. Yeah. I want to do some creativity if it's just a hobby. Yeah. Yeah, man. I really wanted everyone to just pursue what they want. You know what? Let's actually talk some positive shit, and it might give me a boost. But the whole reason why I want to become a mangaka, outside of just, you know, the personal reasons as like fame, glory, money, whatever, and the fact that I have so many stories I want to put on the page before I die, it's also linked to the themes of my manga. And why I'm like so adamant about publishing in Shonen Jump is because, you see, I grew up. I remember when I was a little kid, there was this cassette tape of like, it was like a Lego short film / commercial. I don't know why we had it, but we had it. And I would watch this shit on loop. And it was basically this short film about this Lego character in like basically Lego City or whatever. It would like just fix every problem. Like, I don't know, there was a fire and like the fire truck is destroyed or something. And he would just say, if you want to do it, you can do it. And he would build a fucking fire truck and you know, fucking remove the fire. I don't even know what's the word to like to say, you know, when you kill the fire, whatever, extinguish the fire, right? You know, it would do shit like that. Like, oh, there's a cat on a tree. He would say, if you want to do it, you can't do it, and then he just builds a ladder and he goes up there and he saves the cat. That was like fucking, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes of that, and I would watch that shit on loop as a kid, like on loop. I would be addicted to that shit. I couldn't find it online. I tried to look for it. Name your layers? I don't have any layers to name. I'll name them later. Yeah, and that idea kind of stuck with me, because later on in life, when I discovered manga and anime, that was just the message that you could find in all of. This is Alexy Ultimate Villain Motivation. Yes, unironically, this is once I publish, once I fucking make finally that Maximum Bad reboot. That is actually very similar to Alice's motivation. So yeah. But later on, I discovered, you know, anime and shit, and I saw that like that was the same message, you know, in all of shonen anime, and even non-shonen anime still had very similar themes of not giving up, of fighting through life's problems, and having a dream, and succeeding in making that dream becoming a reality. And this was clashing with real life, because as a kid, I was bullied a lot for just being fucking the awkward, autistic white kid at the back of the class. Doesn't help that I was like in elementary school. I was in a, let's just say, popular neighborhood in France, where I was basically one of the only white kid. Only French white kid, because we had also like a lot of gypsies who were white but not French. At least not self-identifying French, whatever. I'm not sure they even had citizenship, whatever. Not the issue. But I was kind of like bullied a lot for being the lame kid, especially since I was like I would cry all the time. Like you could trigger by fucking crying over nothing. Like he would like push me slightly, I would start fucking bawling. So I would get picked on a lot. And I don't know why, maybe because of how I was. I always felt like I could never change things around me. Like things was set in place, and maybe people had that power to just, you know, do what they want. They could have their way with me, but I couldn't have their way with them. My way with them, right? Like you couldn't just go up to a kid that was bullying me and just be like, "Fuck off." I'd be like, "Well, that's just how it is now," and I have to endure it. You know, my parents are poor. Well, I guess I'll be poor. Fucking parents said, "Oh, you could be an engineer." Be like, "Okay, I guess I'll be an engineer." That was kind of how it was until I got really into anime, and that's when I realized, man, I really want to just do my thing. I want to break free from that. I just want to have control over my life. Especially back then, I had no control whatsoever. Like, I was a fucking carpet. Like, everyone was walking over me, and I couldn't say anything. And yeah, and so since I turned like 15, I decided that life, the way other people live it, wasn't for me. I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to make the things. I wanted to make the stories in my head that I've had ever since I was a baby. My parents told me that like ever since I could talk, I would just fucking tell them stories until they got bored and like annoyingly like annoyed bored. Like I got tired of it so hard because I would just not shut up. I've apparently been a storyteller my entire life. And yeah, I was like, I want to do this. I want to become an artist. I want to just make my stories real, and I want to, you know, prove myself to myself, I guess. I want to do that. And you know, at first, you know, it's kind of like when you're a teenager, you just kind of like go through a phase where you just want to do your thing, but you don't really know why, and you don't really know like how it's going to be successful. What does it mean? So at first I didn't really think much about it, even if it was like influencing my school choices. I mean, I was still in science, but I knew I wasn't gonna stay in science, right? I was gonna get my diploma from like high school, and then I'm gonna leave and do something else. And yeah, like I left high school and I was like, I want to be a mangaka in Japan. I was taking classes on how to draw first, like throughout high school. I want to be a mangaka in Japan and publish my stories there. And I want to make stories about overcoming adversity and making your dreams come true. That's all I write about, basically. And yeah, and my parents were actually happy for me, and they were very supportive. They actually helped me get the student loan to go to my school, and I did. And you know, and I thought more and more about it. I'm like, it's more than just that now, because I realized that like, how many kids are there like me in the world that, you know, kind of feel like, you know, oh, you see so many anime about reaching, making your dreams come true. You watching Naruto, One Piece, whatever. You're like, well, okay, those anime are all pretty cool and all, and they teach you great stuff. But let's get real, right? Like, those don't happen in real life. You can't do that. It's kind of a myth, Like, I mean, you can't just reach that. It's too hard. It's impossible. And I kind of felt that. Even this is like the truest today, because it's it's been 4 years of me constantly struggling, and basically my entire life just proving me whatever I do, I will not make it. Right? Like, imagine you get fucking 22,000 euros in debt to go in school, a fucking manga school, right? Something that like has a diploma that will be completely useless in every fucking field. And you go there, and you come out, and then what? And I come out, and I spend more time out of the school. No, it's been more time since I graduated than since I joined, than like the entire time I spent there. And now it's even more time than like the entire time I spent including college, because I did 1 year of college before that, which was a fucking massive waste of time. Don't go to free college, free art college. It's useless. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so imagine that. It's been more years since I graduated than the total amount I spent there. And I'm here. And I have like, my bank account is empty, and I'm celebrating 600 followers on Twitter. I almost had it. I almost had the money to go to Japan. And there's a fucking worldwide pandemic that just says, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You're spending 3 extra years at home. So here I am, losing my mind. Basically, just believing in something that, like... that sentence gave me a little chuckle. See, it's like... dark humor. It's kind of funny, but in a fucked up way. You spend 3 years learning how to be a mangaka, and then after that you spend 4 years making 600 followers on Twitter. Which I'm still all grateful of all of you, by the way, except for the bots. The bots can fucking fuck off. Elon, do something about the bots. I'm tired of having notifications of bots following me. Whatever. But my thing is basically, glad you're still here. Thank you. I'll try to be here as long as possible. I won't just try that. I want to make it. I want to fucking do it. I want to move to the next stage because, well, like I said, you weren't here earlier, Secta, but I basically said that, like, the way I'm living right now is not gonna be for, like, sustainable any longer. Like, to recap, I live at my grandparents' place with my parents. Basically, my grandparents house me, my parents pay for my shit. My dad is no longer employable. He's on, like, government money now. And my mom is making a decent amount, but, like, it's not enough to, like, make enough money for 3 people. Especially since my grandparents are both getting really old. And, yeah, it's unfortunately only a matter of time until one of them passes away. And once they do, we're gonna sell the house in which we all live in, because none of us are able to pay for it. We can't pay for the taxes, we can't pay to maintain it. It's gonna be sold. So basically, my grandparents' health is a ticking time bomb that says you need to get the fuck out fast. Because not only are you being a weight to everyone, but also you're gonna be like dead weight very soon. You're gonna be thrown away because nobody's gonna be able to afford taking care of you. You're 26 soon. You're gonna have to get your ass working something. Yeah, I'm kind of in a similar situation. Gonna move out myself. Understandable. I mean, it feels like it's really a global thing now. Like my parents' generation, like they had trouble moving out, but nowhere near as much. Like I mean, my mom had me at 24. I'm 26, like in 2 months. And I'm like nowhere near. Not only am I like romantically nowhere near getting a kid, you know, let alone getting married, let alone meeting a fucking girlfriend. But like, I am so financially, I am so far away from being like, not only being able to sustain myself, but let alone like 3 people, including a baby. That's not possible. And it seems to be like a thing for everyone. Like the economy has been absolute horseshit since 2008, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. And then we had like 3 years of COVID, which is gonna ruin the economy for another 10 years. And I've heard that like there's a massive recession coming as well. We're all gonna be fucked up. It's gonna be real hard. Really gonna be insane. My throat is being fucked up too. God, I'm talking too much. Sorry, I'm venting it out. Maybe if I get it out of my chest, it will be easier for me to draw. I don't know how long this stream is gonna last. It's either gonna last. I mean, it's gonna last until I either finish the drawing or give up. But hopefully, let's not give up. That would be sad on the themes. The themes of the stream. But where was I going with this? Yeah. For all those reasons, right? I need to get done soon. But there's an extra reason why I can't give up. Because like I said, I'm thinking of how many kids in the world, not just kids, but also adults and everyone, people older, younger than me, people my age, who need to hear this. We need to see someone like them setting out a goal that is virtually impossible, that nobody has fucking done before. Because I can tell you, nobody has like come from like a poor family in the like fucking nowhere France and made it to like be a top G in Shonen Jump, right? That doesn't exist. Like Jump is also trying to make it happen. They're trying to like recruit people from overseas, and yet they've still had to have one guy even show up and like be the top G they're waiting for. Right? The bar is so fucking high. Like what I'm doing doesn't even exist, basically. So if I can somehow make it, then you'll see when I make a manga that tells you you can set up dreams and make them come true, you'll believe it. You'll actually believe it, right? I want to win, because if I win, I can tell everyone on Earth, you can also win too, because I'm not special. I'm not fucking special. Surely now, I'm celebrating 600 followers on Twitter. I'm very thankful, but I'm pretty sure you know there's so many people who have many more followers than me. I'm not special. And yeah, I want to be that guy to do that. That's another reason why I can't give up. It's not my responsibility, but I'm like, I don't know. I think of the people I could make my stories for as well. I'm like, would I rather tell them a story about, you know, empowerment, about growing out of your misery and reaching your goals and, you know, succeeding in life? Or do I just want to just kill myself and say, well, that's not for me, you know? It's not it. Even if, like, God, it's getting hard. It's getting fucking hard. The stress is not going away. The dread is only getting stronger every day. It doesn't matter if I take like 3 years off, just doing nothing but chilling, not thinking about anything, or if I work every fucking second of the day, it doesn't get better. It's like the clock. It's like time. It's ticking. It's going forward. It's never stopping. Unstoppable force. Yeah. Let me get back my glasses. I can't see shit. One fun fact about that. So my manga that I want to publish in Shonen Jump called Golden Way. That's gonna be my first big series. So it's about that, right? It's about two characters traveling the world to make their dreams come true. One thing though, because like I said, I want to tell a story that's truthful, right? A story about success, but that's truthful. I did decide that like it's gonna be fucked up, but basically if my series gets cancelled, you know, because that's usually what happens when like you don't sell enough. You know, they will just cancel your series. They'll be like, well, you have like 2 weeks to like finish your story. Unfortunately, my characters will not have a happy ending. I decided I'll only tell the story about succeeding if I succeed. Because I don't know. I think it's like if I told the story, you know, of like a self-made poor guy that made it to the top, and you look at me and I'm like the son of an aristocrat. I'm like filthy rich, and I never had to struggle a single day of my life. You would be like, well, that's great for you, bud, but I'm pretty sure that's not possible. And it's the same thing, right? I can't be like a fucking failure telling you, oh, I'm sure you could make it. I mean, you probably could, but it wouldn't be my story to tell. So, and I guess it will give me like an extra motivation, I guess. My characters, or myself, they're part of me. If they fail, if I fail, they fail. If I succeed, they succeed. I guess. I'll do everything to succeed. Feels a bit lighter. I keep drinking, my throat is starting to feel fucked up. Alright, let's get drawing, shall we? I like drawing Alice because I can just make her eyes like two big rounds, big circles. The story that ties in with your own life, you know. Yeah. More than that, it's the story of my life. In a allegorical sense, I guess. But it is the story of my life. Given Maximum Bad in the story of Alice, like I said, her backstory is actually, frankly, very similar to mine, and that it wasn't even on purpose. Alice is kind of the same way. She basically Although she's like, in her story, she's the daughter of the richest man alive, who is like CEO of a bank. Very important person. But she's like just doesn't give a shit about that. She's like, she goes to like a school, a private school with that's all girls and all, and she gets basically, instead of, you would imagine like the richest girl there would probably be like regarded as the basically the highest bitch, right? She would be the queen bee, but she's just fucking stupid and autistic and doesn't know or care about people enough that she just ends up losing everyone and just becomes bullied instead. And she also spent her entire childhood just watching the show about a cowboy superhero. Oh, by the way, this is a world where like there's a lot of superheroes, but there are no supervillains. Yeah, and in this show, there's like this the number one superhero in the world, which is also the same superhero in quote unquote real life in the story. So it's the same person, like kind of a not a biographical series, but kind of just imagine if Elon Musk basically made a show about himself, and he just lied the entire time, right? The superheroes are villains in this story, I guess, and the villain of the show basically, Alice is infatuated with the villain of that show because it's basically a like the skeleton guy who is like the salary man, who's just so stressed and fed up with his life. One day he just fucking turned into a giant monster and started just going ape shit. And since then he's been like the nemesis of the main character of that show. And Alice was just fucking like, holy shit, he's literally me. So basically the idea that's like she's like this massive like fan of the character. And in fact, Alice becomes a supervillain in her real life. Because of that character, she's like, yeah, I'll be a supervillain too. And she hunts down superheroes. And the story starts with her going to watch the movie of that show that concludes the show. And it's in the movie the superhero kills the villain. And she's so pissed about it that she makes a supervillain costume and goes and beats up the actual real-life superhero. And declares herself to be this number one supervillain. That's how the story starts. And it will come whenever I can afford to make a living of streaming. I really want to tell that story, it's really fun.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Jericho's World.
I hope you guys will enjoy her story.
Lunatic Automation. Created by Toho Project Music. Inside your heart.
Still struggling with that pose. By the way, thank you all of you for coming to the stream tonight. Really happy you guys did. Don't know what I would be doing without. Feels like it's missing something. Let me look back at something. You're happy that I got the chance to tune in today? Sucks to be alone with thoughts like these. Yeah. It really does. It really does. But hopefully we won't be alone too long. We'll make it. We're gonna make it. I swear guys, we're all gonna make it. We're all gonna accomplish our goals. Promise. Not giving up. You know, one thing that these years here in my home alone taught me is the importance of others. It sounds like a meme, you know. My friends are my power and shit. But honestly, power friendship, it's real. It's real. Like I don't know where I would be if I was really completely alone. I didn't have my parents. I didn't have you guys. I didn't have the few friends I have on the internet, and my few friends I have in real life. I would have snapped. If I see how bad it is right now, with all of this, I don't know how it would be otherwise. And I'm really glad. And I hope I get to meet even more people in my life. The post I think is starting to look like something, finally. Guys, are we gonna make it? Wait, I just saw something that could be like this triangle thing. Basically, I just saw like a couple puzzles that like for the composition, for it to be like a perspective and all, made it a triangle basically. Have the character sit within a triangle. This is one angle. This? I don't know. I guess it fits enough of a triangle. I'm debating how I'm doing the chests. How do I pose the chest? Wow. Sorry. Gotta try this triangle thing. Because this line here actually works. The second one would be here, maybe? You know, with the arm breaking the triangle, I guess. Unless it doesn't. Here, and... no. Maybe that works. Still want her to have big tatas. I'm glad that I'm finally getting the one thing I needed to figure out the pose by going to the home page, like completely without a prompt. Ah, fucking kill me. Maybe soon enough I'll get a GF who's like really insanely hot. It looks just like my OC, so she can pose for me. Imagine going to like my stream and I'm like, babe, can you like get naked and pose in front of me? Thank you. I'll just have like this. Couple. Can a hot woman send me in DMs their naked legs so I can have references? What do you guys think? Bo's starting to look good, right? I'm not crazy, right? The Bo's actually starting to look good. We're finally getting it. Looks really nice, thank you. Actually, really appreciate it. Did I put stockings? This is the idea. She's gonna have like an oversized t-shirt. Gonna cover, you know, bottom part here. And it's gonna cut off. And then she's gonna have no pants. But you can't see what's inside the shirt. But why not put stockings? Number one, because that would make showing your feet easier. And number two, it might get some Coomer points. I like the idea of Alice having two appearances. One where she's just like this, like, incredibly explicitly sexual appearance. No pants, tight, tight, oversized t-shirt. Yes. Yeah, where she's like incredibly sexual in her appearance, not necessarily in her actions. As a supervillain, and as like a normal high schooler or whatever, as a normal girl, she's like basically dresses as a gremlin. She's like just wears whatever's around, you know, fucking folded shirts and shit, and yeah, and like in that way she's like unintentionally sexy. That would be the idea. That's why I always draw her with like, I don't know, mouth that's like a squiggly line, and yeah, basically that's her head. The squiggly line in two circles. Absolute peak sexuality. If your woman looks like this, I will not instantly. I don't know where to put the other leg. My problem. I started drawing. I drew this one over it. I'm guessing the other one is just hidden? I mean, that's what makes the most sense, right? Because if it comes out like this, it would be very uncomfortable. The only way for it to be comfortable is like here you have the knee and then it just like bends backwards here. So you wouldn't see it. Alright, it took us 2 hours and a half, but we almost made the sketch. It took us 2 hours plus and a few mental breakdowns, but we got the pose down. Oh! I'm gonna take a pee break or something. I'll be right back, guys. Don't leave the stream yet. We're here all night. Alright, be right back. Oh yes, there it is. Alright, be right back, guys.
らめく流星共に流れる靴物採血光は蜃気楼胸の中揺れる色褪せの景色夢のまた夢地平線超える音は気球で経験を頼り舵取る気球で時に牙向く曇天の空どこまで飛べるかの持久戦さあ締めようと国際は振られてる僕らが互いに時間の枠まで魂と調子はすぐ仲違いから回り続ける時間の枠来れるなら置いていくよ迎えにあの時の景色を君に伝えにずっとこんな夢を見ていたどこまでも続くんだ2014をた一人旅 I'm the restart 金の折り紙 Take the back でこれまいたパラモード代理に熱く燃えるサイコミ君を掴み取り年に4回オリンピックの16倍俺がそうかけるラップの強度ネクストの地平にまたレッツラストここのバナー眺める一つでも温度のロケ心ビーツビーツロック実はそのから借り届けるレンズささしとめばれた手を握りあれ救われたソウル君に返せ
I'm back. Ugh. How's everyone doing tonight? We're back in town, baby. I feel like I don't know how to draw this here anymore. Also, there's way too many lines in this fucking drawing, Jesus Christ. No! The Pinterest page refreshed and now I can't see the shit I was looking at before. Fuck! Guys, I think it's actually Jover. I'm gonna kill myself. Good night. I mean, I don't need really much for the pose anyway. How do I make it feel like her tits are fat? She needs to have fat tits. Alice canonically has fat honkers that are very comfortable to sleep on. Oh, pose here though, yeah. That is what I said. God, I want to sleep on some fat honkers. I don't even care about sex anymore. I just actually want a nice pillow that just happens to be the chest of another woman. Anyway, I hope I missed you. The Schizo Talk is back. Really also do some anatomy studies. A bit more, yeah. tits are a bit loose now, a bit too low. Thanks to the magic of computers, we can give her top surgery at the cost of $0. Yippee! Oh, that's okay. I was gonna say that's funny. The next music after I come back is the one that it does feel like this arm is too short. How the fuck do they fix this? Ow! I need to redesign her haircut to be a little less cartoony, but more realistic. Kind of looks like shit now. Don't really know what the fuck.
Free my soul.
Alright. Next, I want to add a gorilla plushie. So if you guys remember the synopsis I gave earlier, Alice is a big fan of a super villain. I'm gonna draw a plushie of that super villain. A plushie that she's had ever since she was a baby. You've got an idea for a chibi? It's of fear and hunger to a character? No problem. Send me the thing. I really want to play Fear and Hunger, both games. So your house angry because she can't go upstairs. Going, oh yeah, it's the girl in the wheelchair, right? That would be funny. Here we love making fun of handicapped people. I'm too lazy to draw the other part of the glass. I'm actually fixing. Just never made it properly. They're like evil Kamina glasses. Basically, this guy is like a big mix between like he's basically evil Inferno Cop. Isn't she adorable with her plushie and her fat fucking honkers? Alright, let's actually draw the hand now. Instead of just making a blob. And then I'm gonna spell bad on her tits. Because she's a fucking baddie. Man, imagine being so down bad you draw the perfect girlfriend for yourself. You know? And you fall in love with a fictional character, not even one someone else made, but something you made yourself. Couldn't fucking be me. Oh, lizard couldn't be me. If you look like this though, DM me. No particular reason. No particular reason. If you do look like this, DM me. DM me immediately. Oh, that's funny, I got DMs. It's from another friend. Kind of want to make her like she was eating a bag of chips when she was when she saw the news. That would be funny. Forgive me, people, for I'm gonna indulge in my own OC. But I'm gonna regret drawing this fucking bag of chips. You know, the actual real reason why I made Alice is that when I meet a girl, right, I want to show her this character, and if she doesn't go, she's literally me, then she's not the one. You know, if she doesn't identify with being half naked, eating potato chips, and playing video games on your pile of pillows with your plushie, then I don't want her. She's too sophisticated for me. Sophisticated. God, can't talk. God, what a retard. I don't know if I can call them maximum chips. Maybe like triangle chip, Doritos and shit. Yeah, if your girlfriend is not eating fucking chili Doritos with her fingers like all fucking orange from the dust, she's not the one. They're worth loving if they don't do this sort of thing on a daily basis. True. Get you a girl that can both look like this and like a super like fucking Harley Quinn. At least this illustration is really breathing with personality, I would say. You can tell how she is. Well, I'm gonna do her blushing. I like the plushie, it looks fun. Oh yeah, I was talking about gaming. We put a game controller here. Alice plays the PS4, but she has all consoles anyway, except the Xbox because the Xbox is completely fucking useless. She does not own an Xbox. But how do I know from memory the PS4 controller shape? Yeah, because I play that shit a fucking lot. That might have something to do with my 10 playthroughs of Persona 5. I may or may not have gone insane. Like the PS4. It's got some problems, but I like it anyway. It's got some problems, so do I. Yeah, you know, I am not really good with the shape of the PS4 controller, but it's not box. Should be less boxy than this, but eh. Looks more like a PS1 controller, but eh. It's also super fucking tiny, Jesus Christ. Look at her hands and look at the controller in comparison. Alright, this is a bit better. Now also separate her fingers because she just has like a condition here. Oh, guys, I just want to go to bed and like have her hug me, but she's not real, so that's not happening. One day I'll meet my wife. We'll once I'm fucking winning, son, and winning all the money in the world from commissions and live streams. I'll be making a bazillion dollars a month, and I'll meet my wife in Japan. That's what I believe. That's my dream. Meet my wife in Japan, and we're gonna fuck on the pillows while playing the PS4, eating chips. That is indeed the best life. Oh, I also fucked up doing this inclination. I have to redraw everything. You have to. The fingers look fine until I have to draw them in more details. Also, I think I did hint at that on Twitter and on especially on Discord. But I will soon be making a mini marathon for the end of the month to both celebrate the 600 followers and also to kickstart back my streaming career again. On top of doing emergency commissions as well. I'll be also trying to. I mean, depends on how many live sketches I get, which I'm guessing not many. But basically, how it's gonna go. I'm gonna be working like. It's gonna be 2 streams a day, going pretty much all day. So 2 streams a day. God, the sand is fucking hideous. What did I do? Oh god, let me just get my phone in hand so I can see how I hold it. I can't hold it the way she does at all. Everything is wrong. Let me just erase the entire hand. Yeah, so 2 streams a day, streaming all day, doing. Oh hey, S-boy, how you doing? God, I fucking never sent it to you, right? But I did do the live sketch. Let me show you. I did do yours actually a while ago. This is what I drew for you because I'm assuming you wanted a little man, so I drew this. Let me know what you think. This is the one you got before. Like it? Nice. Going to send it to you, by the way? If you want, I'll send it to you after the stream. I should send it to you regardless, whatever. But yeah, if you're asking now for the queue, since the queue is very short, I get to. The waiting time on the sketches are short, very short. Tonight I'm working on this, but like starting next stream I'll be doing live sketches immediately. But okay, I'll send right now. Let me hit the BRB screen real quick. Still gonna be here, but it's just not too big DMs and shit. Alright, should be sent. There we go. Yeah, glad you like it. Sorry I didn't say it to you earlier. I completely forgot. The past like wave of drawing, it just did on stream and it just went to bed immediately after, so I completely forgot to. Speaking of which, when is next stream gonna be? I should stream daily now, really. I should try to stream daily. Next stream's gonna be either tomorrow or the day after. Now it looks like she's freaking out. Her hand is disappearing. Okay, let me go back to Pinterest, see if I can find a reference. I found something. Found something, but it's not really what I was looking for. Ah, that's what I keep complaining about with Pinterest. You keep finding a lot of cool shit, but it's never what you exactly need. Maybe it's just a me problem. Oh god, that scared me. Hey, ass boy, thank you very much. Thank you a lot. Let me look at it. I'm assuming it's another little man. I'll get to it as soon as possible. Wait, Applejack Among Us? Actually, is that the thing? I regret nothing. Is that what you actually want? That's gonna be real funny. Sure, I can do that. Yes. Let's go, paste. I'm sorry. That commission was just too base that I was doubting. I shouldn't have been doubtful. I'm sorry. I'm gonna add you to the queue. Hit the buttons. Listen, sometimes people send me shit posts in the commission things, but they end up requesting something else. I was just making sure. Alright. Let's go. Adding you to the queue on my Google Sheet as well. Thank you very much, man. You helped me a lot. Wait, depends on how long I'm going tonight, because I'm trying to finish this. Next stream might be on Thursday instead, because I'm gonna be probably very tired tomorrow. I don't know. Let's just say next stream is Thursday, unless I decide it's tomorrow, in which case I'll ping people on Discord or whatever. Alright. Yeah, this time as boy, I'll send it to you immediately after I'm done. That way you don't have to wait. How the fuck do you hold the phone? Dude, I typed hand-holding phone reference in Pinterest and half the results are like dudes being very, very homoerotic to each other. That is very funny. Let me just actually try to hold my own phone. I'll just do my own reference. Just send into it whenever, I don't care. Gotcha. Okay. And when you mimic stuff, mimic the pose, you actually learn a lot of things. Turns out, you can't even hold a phone that way. It's not someone like. Looks kind of ugly though. God, I'm like clawing my phone. I have weird hands. My phone has a big like case too, so it's like making it hard to hold. I can't mimic a way to hold a phone that looks good. Actually, somewhat. Unfortunately, I have to take my big fat hands as a reference. They probably look very different if they were. They would look very different if it was the hands of a chick, but whatever. Big name do stupid? Sure. Ah shit, thank you. Yeah, that would have helped a bit if I saw it earlier. Thank you, Boy. It does help, thank you. Good enough. Alright. Finally, we can move on. I guess I'll just do this pitch, but move on to the inking finally. Okay. Actually, you know what we might do? I feel like it would be a dumb idea to not stream tomorrow. But I am also getting pretty tired, and we just reached this part of drawing, I guess. I think I'll stop here for today. And I'll continue tomorrow. Might as well do that. Already had a nice stream. Let me add this. Pixelize it. Something real fun with it. Oh. Alright, let's name it 600. That? Yes, that works. Alright people, I'm gonna stop here. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna stop here for tonight. Thank you, Asboy, for the commission. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the stream. I'll be continuing tomorrow. Yeah, I'll post the. I don't know. I don't feel like posting the whip yet. I'll post it as like a stream preview tomorrow, I guess. But pretty much only have the. We don't really have anything of the sketching left to do. Yeah, that's a good spot to end. Because if this takes as much time, I'm gonna be fucking dead before this drawing is over. Fuck it, if it takes too long, whatever. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for coming to the stream. Can I raid someone? Let me refresh the page and see. Don't really have many people to raid with, but whatever. No, not really. Not really. I guess I'll just end stream. Ooh. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I'll see you all tomorrow. Same time, 5 to 6 p.m. start, and we'll see we'll see how it goes. Bye bye, bye Cryo. Oh Cryo, unless you have someone you want us to raid, because I don't know anyone who's live yet. I don't follow a lot of people. Oh man, I like where this is going with this drawing. Hey Peach, what's their full name? Unless this is their full name. An artiste. Oh, I like rating new people. Full name. Okay. Let me just copy paste that. That's a really funny way to spell Peach. Oh, it says they're streaming Final Fantasy 14. Let's raid them. Alright, let's fucking go. Oh, my lord, I'm going to kill myself after this. JK, JK. I'm never gonna give up. See you tomorrow. Alright, bye bye, guys.